Let's start with first things first. Now these are things you may not think about when you're trying to assess a problem. But it could be anything. Now what a lot of mechanics do, they'll eliminate a suspected problem until they get down to the last thing, which will be the problem. That's one way of doing it. Now let's talk about the gas up here. Gas in the United States, or petrol, whatever you want to call it, there's like 1 million blends of it. Okay? Now these are maybe a few things you don't know. Gasoline in the United States is formulated for summer driving, for fall driving, and for winter driving, and then it's reformulated all over again for spring driving. It's changing all the time. Gasoline can go stale. Now these are facts from the gasoline companies, which you may not know. Gasoline is like beer in a way. Gasoline only holds its potency for 30 days and then it goes fucking stale. It's like having a beer. Say that was a beer and you left it open for 3 days and then you tried to drink it. You can see my point. Now you say to yourself, well, it only lasts 30 days. Think about how fast gas or petrol is used in the United States and the world. Most of it doesn't last 15 minutes, let alone 30 days. And you want to talk about how much fuel there is in America or the world. Think about when one state or the entire nation shuts down at night. How much fuel is in all those gas tanks? Of cars, vehicles, snowmobiles, Repsol racers that aren't allowed in the Isle of Man race. Like this one. And you can see that gas does not last very long. Now, gas has an internal, the fuel tank has an internal fuel filter, which you should never trust because no one ever looks at it. You can have rust, water, crap. You don't know what's in there unless you physically take the tank off and look at it. And a lot of people will not do that. So you will need to have an external fuel filter like, where is it? That's a fuel switch. There's a filter. It's right up in there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right up in there though. You always want to buy one of those because if you get a little bit of grit or something in your carburetor, especially if you have more than one carburetor, and you get a little bit of grit or crap in there, and you screw up one of those intake jets, you will have problems up the ass for as long as you live. That's why you have to make sure that your fuel that goes into your carburetors is clean. If you've ever taken apart a 4 carburetor bike and had to clean every one of them out, it's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. And it's very long and tedious when all you had to do was buy a $2 little bullshit. Where is it? Where is it? It's right up in there. Fuel filter. Okay, I hope you learned something from that video. Thank you.